Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, March 29th, 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar review. What do we have here in the agenda? Basically, most of the data had been published already overnight. However, they were not that much important. There were no market movers. We got some data from the Germany GfK consumer climate is worse than expected, minus 15 points. Import price index drops to 1.3%. Data from the UK in the form of the banking data mostly, and for money supply, mortgage approvals, net lending to individuals, and the Bank of England quarterly bulletin had been published as well. Not really a market mover either. The key event of today is the consumer confidence data. Scheduled for release at 4 p.m. during the New York session, and what do we have here is decrease from 110.5 points to 106.9 points. So we should expect a little bit slowdown in the confidence of the Americans regarding to the economy. We have a FOMC member speech. John Williams will give a speech at 3 p.m. and the vice chairman of the governing board, Fritz Zurburg, will give a speech at 6:30. This guy is from Switzerland, so it's kind of interesting to see what he will have to say. Not really market movers today. It looks like it should be a quiet, mostly quiet day today. However, let's start with the American markets review. We are going to start with the analysis of the SP 500. Daily time frame chart of the S&P 500 is showing us that the ABC correction from the all-time high at 4,817 points had been completed. The wave A had been done already, the wave B done as well, high at 4,598 points, and then wave C done. So we are done with the correction, and currently, if you look closer on this chart, you can see that we have retraced more than 50% of the drop in ABC correction, and we are heading higher. We are heading higher towards the wave B high at 4,598, which means today we might even hit this level and break it. The market is back inside the channel, and this is a long channel. This is a long channel. And as you can see, after the COVID drop 35%, we are rallying like no tomorrow, making all-time highs, nothing ever happened. So please consider the fact that the S&P 500 index and most of the American indices are still in the uptrend. We are trending higher, and the outlook is bullish. So next target on this S&P 500, 4,598 points, and then technical resistance at 4,717. So those are the targets for the bulls. The technical support is seen at 4,488, and then at highs around the level roughly of 4,386. Momentum is strong, momentum is positive, which means that this momentum confirms the bullish outlook on S&P 500. If S&P 500 is going up, what is going on gold? Is gold going lower? Let's take a look. Daily time frame chart of spot gold market is showing us the top for the wave B done around the level of 38%. So let me just remove 50 and 30 and 61% from the chart. So we got from the highs of 2075 wave A, then retracement 38%, wave B. This is very interesting candlestick pattern here on a daily time frame chart, important time frame chart, important daily candlestick pattern. Then confirmation of this pin bar here. We have a down day, and of course we are now just above the 1916 technical support. So if we break below this level, then the lows of the wave A are under attack, 1899. Apparently this is a 1994. So let me just put it a little bit up this line. There you go. 1894, the low of the wave A, and then of course we have another technical support, the lows of this month of the February, this low here, 1877. However, the wave C should develop a little bit lower. The wave C should go at least towards the level of 1854, 1833. Really, and this will be a very nice ABC corrective pattern, decline counter trend pattern, which will be in form of a zigzag, which is as well important, because it means that if we fly higher, if we go up, then the next correction won't be that sharp and won't be that dynamic. It will be just a different pattern for the correction on gold next time. So please keep an eye on the supports. Please keep an eye on the target level for the wave C, because it looks like we are going lower. Let me just extend the right end of this line, and as you can see, we might even see this here, this touch of the black trend line here. This is of course short-term trend line. Let me just there you go. Let me just take a look if we shouldn't have this line here, maybe, or even here, or even here. Right, so this is a kind of interesting trend line here. It's an internal trend line, so please don't be very much confused by this this trend line. It looks very nice. It used as a nice resistance in the past. It was broken, so now it might serve as the technical support for the bulls. So we will see how this one will work. Let's take a look at another Forex pair, this time Australian dollar to the US dollar. What is going on here? First thing is very, very simple. We are off the channel. The second thing is we are above technical resistance, 7,415 pips. Third thing is we are above the long-term trend line. This trend line is a little bit more important than the previous one, because as you can see, this is the line from 2021. This is a long-term trend line. We just broke it. Very nice breakout here. So we got nice breakout daily candle closing away from the trend line and from the technical resistance. Right now we are above the channel, above the upper channel line. We are testing the upper channel line and the level of 7,483. If this market will rally, and it looks like it wants to rally, then of course we will break above yesterday's high, 7,541, and the bulls will head towards 7,588 levels. So bullish outlook confirmed by the momentum on the Australian dollar. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar, as you can see, doesn't want to follow our ABC corrective pattern. It looks like the 161% target had been hit. However, the 2% the pattern was much more significant, and it was hit to the pip, 6,986. However, there is something that I would like to point out specifically for this pair. As you can see, we got this trend line here. Again, long-term trend line. The orange is the color of the trend line. It broke below, broke above, then broke above again. And right now we are getting away from this trend line. Maybe we will test it. Maybe soon we will just test it. There's just a few pips missing for the test of this trend line. And if this will be a positive test, then we can, of course, make a V-shaped reversal just like here, and head higher. That means the next target would be 7,072 pips. This is the New Zealand dollar towards with the American dollar versus the American dollar pair. So this is still technical support. Let me just change the colors of this level so no one is confused. And it looks like we are moving inside of the channel. We are moving inside of the parallel channel, which is apparently drawn just like maybe something like this. It looks perfectly. One hit here, the second hit here. We got two hits here, so it looks like it's a correct panel for this market. So we can see this market moving higher in the near future. So that was the New Zealand dollar to Australian dollar. Let's take a look at Ethereum versus the American dollar daily time frame chart. What is Ethereum doing? Ethereum is flying higher. Let me just extend this channel, extend to the right. There you go. We will extend this channel after the top was made at 4,865. We got this zone of the channel here, and as you can see, we just approaching the upper channel line and the very important technical resistance 3,446, 3,564. This is $20 supply zone, and please keep an eye on the reaction of this supply zone and upper trend line. We are extremely stretched. We are stretched towards 74 points on the RSI, which means this market is overbought to the extreme conditions. So we might see some sort of the bearish reaction here between those two levels, those two technical resistance levels, and we can have a pullback towards the level of let me just point it out on the chart. There you go, 3,270 at 2089. This is the nearest technical support. We might pull back, consolidate the gains here, and then prepare for another wave to the upside. So very interesting situation on the Ethereum. I hope you guys will keep an eye on the current levels on the Ethereum. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.